Welcome, dear viewers of huetv. I'm Nhật, and I'm delighted to be back with you in this episode of Hue's Color. Hue, a land where each passing day can become a brand new painting, and the sky's rhythms of life and stories are ever-changing and fresh, yet still imbued with that signature quiet grace and charm. Join us as we feel, listen, and immerse ourselves in the unique rhythm of life in Hue. In the news, we'll update you on the meaningful events and activities that took place over the past week. In I Love Hue, let's meet American artist David Carlos Vandes and hear his fascinating story about jazz and Hue. Finally, we'll wrap up with the beauty of Hue, capturing the serene, poetic charm of Hue with breathtaking scenes of flocks of white storks filling the skies. In the jubilant atmosphere celebrating the 80th anniversary of the August Revolution and National Day on September the 2nd, the political art performance under the glorious flag took place simultaneously at three locations: Hanoi, Hue, and Ho Chi Minh City. At the imperial capital, the Hue Flag Tower became a unique stage where the national flag proudly waved in the wind, blending with music, lights, and historic images to bring audiences back to the nation's heroic chapters of history.
Beneath the grand national flag fluttering with pride, the audience was not only treated to performances but also immersed in the heroic atmosphere of history, feeling a deep sense of national pride. The performances vividly portrayed the image of Vietnam People's Army soldier throughout different eras, affirming the noble qualities of Uncle Ho's soldier: loyal, courageous, resilient, and always ready to sacrifice for the independence and freedom of the fatherland.
I'm very happy and excited. Seeing such joy and the great interest from so many people makes me proud. As an ethnic minority, I truly feel the care of the party and the state. I often tell the younger generation to work hard because it's thanks to the party and the state that we have what we have today.
Through seamless coordination, the production team delivered countless cinematic moments. The harmony between expressive artistry and modern performance technology created a program connected not only by broadcast signals but by the sacred bond of national spirit. It painted a vivid picture of a united Vietnam, diverse yet harmonious in its identity, inspiring the younger generation of today.
I feel very happy, proud, and deeply grateful to those who came before us and gave their lives to protect our country. My heart is truly full of pride.
As the program came to a close, the echoes of heroic melodies and the image of national flag waving in the wind remained deeply imprinted in the audience's hearts. Under the glorious flag was not just a night of art, but a reminder of the nation's indomitable tradition, igniting pride and determination in every Vietnamese on the journey to build the country today.
Amid the ancient setting of the imperial city of Hue, the throne of the Nguyen dynasty, a recognized national treasure, stands as a vivid testament to the authority and exquisite craftsmanship of the imperial court of old. Over the passage of time, this precious artifact has suffered unwanted effects. Now, under a restoration plan recently issued by the People's Committee of Hue City, the throne will be returned to its most authentic form and is when first recognized as a national treasure. According to Plan No. 335, the restoration of the Nguyen dynasty throne will strictly follow museum conservation principles and rely on scientific and historical evidence. From materials to techniques, every choice will be made to ensure compatibility with the original structure, restoring original details without making the artifact appear new, while preserving any original traces that do not affect its integrity. The process is expected to include 9 stages, ensuring that all causes of deterioration are addressed, improving durability and safeguarding the treasure for the future. Once completed, the throne will be ceremoniously redisplayed at Thái Hoa Palace, continuing to tell the story of a dynasty and preserving the pride of the imperial city for generations to come. At 51 Hamnghi Street in Hue City stands a century-old French-style villa, now given a new lease of life as the exhibition space of the Cécile Les Femmes Fine Arts Museum. There is not only a place to preserve precious collections, but also a unique cultural rendezvous, inviting the public and visitors on a journey to uncover the stories behind each work of art.
Born from a desire to preserve and promote the value of Hue's French architectural heritage, the director of the Cécile Les Femmes Fine Arts Museum restored the villa into a distinctive art exhibition space. Here, 5 exceptional collections are on display. Paintings by renowned Vietnamese and international artists such as Bùi Xuân Phái, Lê Bà Đảng, and Pablo Picasso, Indo-Chinese and Asian banknotes, precious jewelry of ethnic minorities, European porcelain dolls, and memorial images of Emperor Hamnghi. Each artifact holds a story, a fragment of memory, offering viewers not only the beauty of art, but also the cultural and historical depth of Hue. This is a destination that contributes to the preservation, appreciation, and promotion of the imperial city's rich treasure of antiques.
In the treasure trove of Hue's vegetarian cuisine, tofu may seem humble and rustic, yet it is the soul of countless delicious dishes. From the skillful hands of artisans who have preserved the craft for generations, the ivory white, silky smooth tofu has become a signature presence on every vegetarian table, from simple daily meals to royal vegetarian banquets. Let's explore the flavor and meaning of tofu in the culinary life of Hue. Made entirely by hand, from selecting soybeans, soaking, grinding, and cooking, to pressing into molds, every step carries the experience and dedication of the maker. Hue tofu is small, thin, and tender, retaining its naturally light flavor. It often appears in braised, fried, or steamed dishes, or is transformed into vegetarian patties, a filling for rolled rice cake, or an ingredient in fragrant mushroom and vegetable soups. Beyond nourishing the body, vegetarian meals with tofu also nurtured the soul, evoking peace and fostering bonds of love. Amid the business of life, tofu-based dishes remain an unforgettable taste of Hue's vegetarian cuisine. Hue is a city of culture and history, a city of memories and nostalgia, a poetic place where the hearts of artists can find love and joy amid the bustle of life. Not only the people of Hue, but also friends from abroad can feel the poetry and music woven in this charming city. In today's Isle of Hue, we'll meet American artist David Carlos Vandes and hear his story about jazz and Hue.
Hi everyone, my name is David Carlos Valdez and I'm from America. I grew up in California. I've been playing saxophone all my life and I moved to Vietnam to play music here. I've been in Hue for 2 years, coming back and forth, and we're trying to create a jazz scene here in the heart of Vietnam. I'm so happy to be here and I don't think I'll ever leave Vietnam.
Born in San Francisco in the mid-1960s and raised in Santa Cruz, USA, David Carlos Valdez is an alto jazz saxophonist, composer, and educator who studied at the prestigious Berklee College of Music in Boston. He has visited Huế many times to take part in musical performances. For this American artist, Huế is a place where he can find a deep resonance for music, especially jazz.
I love playing up here. It has a totally different... I always love playing with young players everywhere we go. You have to inspire and teach young players, or the music is not going to ever survive here. And that's just part of being a jazz player.
David began playing the saxophone at the age of 8 and went on to learn a full scholarship to the Berklee College of Music, where he was trained by renowned masters. He has become a familiar face on the jazz scene, performing at venues across Vietnam. And among those destinations, Huế holds a special place in David's journey to share the beauty of jazz.
Huế reminds me of Puebla in Mexico. They're like the same. They call it it's the patrimonial city. They feel like it's the seat of culture. And that's what it feels like in Huế. They have the most old culture. They feel the most like we are the true Vietnamese. We are the true Mexicans in Puebla, or the most history that they're still attached here. So it's an honor to come and play here, and every time I see new things. And I'm actually kind of thinking I could retire here in Huế at some point.
For David Carlo Valdez, life seems to slow down, becoming more relaxed and peaceful during his days in Huế. Each time he returns, he delights in visiting his favorite spots and discovering the city's unique charms. For this American musician, every corner of Huế evokes something beautiful.
I'm in love with Huế. Architecture, the feel, the river. I've seen the palace, mausoleums, been to different temples. Everything about it is magical. I think there's more culture here than anywhere else in Vietnam so far. And it has more of a unique feel than any other city, I think. I'm looking forward to finding more places, culture, art, music. I haven't heard any traditional music here yet, but that's what I'm looking forward to, is learning more about the traditional music, the royal court music, and trying to write music that incorporates that, the instruments and some of the harmony.
The culture of Huế has long held a place in the hearts of Huế lovers all around the world. The city is home to precious historical sites, beautiful cultural traditions, and a gentle rhythm of life. We hope that American musician David Carlo Valdez will continue to find joy and harmony in his soul as he lives in and shares the beauty of jazz in his imperial city.
Across the fields, the sandy banks along the Huế River, and the vast lagoons of Huế, the sight of flocks of white stork taking flight and gracefully gliding across the sky has become a picture of peace and poetry. Each gentle wind beat not only reflects the beauty of these wild birds in nature, but also mirrors the serene rhythm of life in the imperial city. We invite you to experience that beauty in today's The Beauty of Huế. As the old saying, where the land is good, the birds will come. And Hui is exactly such a land. It not only shelters the birds that return to roost, but also embraces and protects countless hearts, so that anyone who set foot here can find a peaceful, gentle moment of their own. Come to Hui and live fully in this moment of tranquility. And for now, goodbye and see you again.